What's up, everybody? It's Buffalo Ben 15 Golf back at it again. And today we return for the back nine at Wheatfield Valley Golf Course in Williamston, Michigan. If you remember from the front nine, and if you didn't watch it, what is wrong with you? Because I shot the best ever score ever on camera. That's right, you see it on screen right now, a 33, 1 under par, 1 birdie, all the rest were pars. It was just a round straight out of a movie, it felt like. It felt like I was dreaming. I mean, for the first time in a long time, I actually felt worthy to call myself a PGA management student, to be a future PGA member professional. I'm dead serious when I say I am sick of feeling like I'm pulling the wool over people's eyes, being a 5 handicap and calling that okay to become a PGA member professional. Now, yes, if you've passed your PAT, then yes, you are eligible for being a PGA member professional. That's all you need to do. But at the same time, I recognize sometimes, and as you see here as I'm hitting this lag putt.
Not terrible. Too bad, right? No, 10 feet.
And so I recognize that these rounds, I mean, being 1 under through 9 holes, it's like I'm finally proving to people that I'm not a joke. I'm not just some idiot who does YouTube videos and thinks he's better than he actually is. I actually have a lot of game.
You missed it.
Well, apparently on that putt I
Those length putts, those are the ones that wear you out mentally.
3 putt pars and 3 putt doubles, the 2 most painful feelings in golf. That's the first pretty bad mistake this round of 3. I mean, that's an understandable 3 putt, but still, man, you got to make those testers. I've kind of gotten cold with them, honestly, today. I mean, as much as it's awesome to be 1 under, with how many chances for birdie I've had inside of 15 feet today, I could easily be 3 under. But it's fine. Hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? So headed to the 11th hole here. Pretty simple par 4, just 340 yards straight away. Should be no issues just to get another par on the card. I mean, my confidence was at an all-time high as I was playing this round. I couldn't do anything wrong if I tried, I felt like. I know that I wasn't making a ton of birdies, but at the same time, I wasn't making any bogeys. Today. But still middle third of the face, I would say, but still, though. Want to avoid that when we can, right? Look, I know this course isn't Forest Acres. I know this course isn't the Legacy Links in North Carolina. I know this course isn't Knob North. I know this course isn't Cat Key from the Tips. I get it. 67.4 rating, 120 slope course is a course I should have absolutely no problems, even on a bad day, breaking 80. I get that. But at the same time, 1 under through 10, I mean, that's great golf on any golf course. I mean, you can't deny the fact that you're having a good round if that's what you're doing. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your handicap is. You are playing well, period. And the fact that I have shown myself today that I can do that is just a massive confidence booster for me going forward. And this is a round that I needed so badly after 11 straight rounds of not breaking 80 in October. Just having something drastic, having something change as quick as it did with this round, it really helped me avoid really losing a lot of passion for continuing to work on my game in the off season. And I think you guys are going to see that the effects of this pretty good ending to the season, as you guys are going to see a couple more vlogs after this one. I went back down to Pipestone Golf Club in Miamisburg, Ohio, where I did a vlog 3 years ago. I went down there for just a Thanksgiving break day trip with my dad, and then I played Glencarry the weekend after that. And both days I played pretty well. And I think you guys are going to see that it helps me going forward. It gives a nice carryover effect into the beginning of the 2024 golf season, which I've already filmed. Obviously, I haven't edited it yet, but I've filmed one course vlog already. And like I was saying in my last video, I'm headed to South Carolina really, really soon to do a 2024 spring break, Southeastern spring swing. You know the deal. And my next goal for sure is to break 80 outside of the state of Michigan. I've never done it. I've shot 80 in 4 different states other than Michigan. I've done it in Ohio. I've done it in Georgia. I've done it in Indiana, and I've done it in Kentucky, but never quite broke through. And it's just been wearing on me for so long, and it's just I can't wait to just have the chance to break it. I'm going to be playing 5 rounds, hopefully if the weather goes well. That putt did not go well, by the way. That is our first drop shot of the day on the hardest hole on the golf course. Hitting driver 4-iron is not the formula to getting stress-free pars, ladies and gentlemen. You need to have those 8-irons, those 9-irons in. And that is exactly what I've been working on lately as my driver, trying to get more distance out of it. As you see, this drive, I do a lot better with it. This drive, and I was working on it with the PGA Management Assistant Director, and he gave me some really good tips on swinging farther up on the ball, which will help knock the backspin down. And one thing I've noticed on the TrackMan simulators this year up at Catkey, doing my PGA management leagues and stuff like that, I can hit a ball at 160 miles an hour ball speed. If it's at 4,000 spin, it's going 235, 240. But if it's at 3,000 spin, or even better, 2,500 spin, we're talking 260, 270. That's how much 1,000 RPMs a spin does for you, and that's what I've been struggling with the most over the years. Golf is a game of inches. If your attack angle is only +1 instead of +3 or +4, you're going to get 1,000 more spin. And if your read is off by even 2 inches, that adds a stroke to your score. It's just crazy how fine the margins of this game are sometimes. And it just amazes me that the pros have such a good job limiting those margins. Like for PGA Tour pros, like their miss is only going like 20 feet rather than 20 yards offline. Like that's what separates the men from the boys, and that's what I need to be doing a better job with, especially with my driver. Because I remember there were some vlogs last year where I was hitting it absolutely nowhere. It was really bad. But, you know, I've gotten a little better with it in the past couple months. I've been doing a lot of work with it. I had a really good driver swing going on this day, I noticed. I didn't really miss-hit any of them other than the one on 11 where I heeled just a little bit. Everything else today with the driver has been a 6 out of 10 shot or better. I mean, it's great to be able to take advantage of as short a course as this is and give myself wedges in. And, you know, partially that's why I've hit so many greens. I've only missed, I think, 3 greens up until this point, which is just incredible. I mean, it's just incredible. It might only be 2 greens, but I ended up having 14 out of 18 for the day, as you guys will see coming up. And it's just, that's a massive accomplishment. I mean, I don't honestly care what club you have in to the green. If you're hitting 14 out of 18 greens, your approach game is on point that day. Just no questions asked, for sure. And there's no question, there's no mistaking the fact that this hole, you do not have a lot of room for error. You've got maybe about 10, 15 feet of room between where the water ends and the green starts. You got kind of a creek to carry over. And as you see here, I take a 4-iron. It's into the wind. I hit it 177. I hit that club well. Like, I should have considered hitting a 5-wood there. And it's just, but part of it was I didn't want to hit partial shots. I didn't want to saw off clubs with how much adrenaline was pumping through me, because I was even through 14 holes. I mean, don't fix what's not broken, right?
This is great. Get out of town. What a shot there. Looking like a potential bogey to almost knocking it in for birdie.
As I said in my Lapeer Country Club video on that 16th hole after roasting that 4-iron off the tee, don't fix what's not frickin' broken, baby. There is another excellent chip shot within a foot. And that gives us a much-needed par. Only 3 holes to go, still at even. And so far, so good. I've survived these tougher, tighter holes on the back pretty well so far. And there's a couple more coming. As you see here, holes 15, 16, 17, all 3 of them have OB down the entirety of the left side of the hole. 15, obviously, really claustrophobic-looking hole because water in front of the green, not a ton of room right, 0 room left. And then you have this shot from the tee on 16, which I do very well with, as you see here, in the fairway once again. Just had the timing down with the driver today, guys. It wasn't going super far. Like, I've hit drivers really, really far before, and this day I don't think I popped one over 270. Well, number one, it was 46 degrees out, and number two, it's November, so the ground is pretty soft, and number three, this course doesn't really require you to hit the ball far. This course requires you to hit the ball straight and keep it in the fairway, so you can put yourself in the right positions to spin the ball where you need to on the green, so you don't give yourself ridiculous putts. Because let me tell you something, for how short of a course Wheatfield Valley is, the greens are extremely, extremely tough, have a lot of dimension, and I really do believe that they're some of the tougher greens out there, just no matter what course you're playing. Like, if you put these greens on a course that is like 600, 700 yards longer than this, you'd have yourself a true championship golf test. I mean, really, it'd be up there with the Emerald. I'm not even kidding. So, as you see here, a very tough putt coming back after a pretty poor lag putt, about 4 feet, sliding towards I-96. Get it to go, drips it in there. We stay at even with 2 holes remaining, just one over.
The nerves were so high. Oh, that was a buttery backstroke on that putter, baby.
I mean, as you saw, the putter is just insane right now. I'm laying it so much flatter on the ground because that was a left to right putt. Like, those were the ones that I always struggled with, and I'd always chop because my putter face would be way too flat, the toe would be way up. But as you saw there, I executed that almost perfectly, and as a result, we just have 2 holes remaining, standing in the way of a potentially once in multiple years type of round. Or even par through 17. We just need to par the final 2 holes. And that is not going to help. There's water over there. It stays dry. Thank goodness indeed. Just a awful, awful display of a 7-iron there. Just trying to lay it up. Just got real timid with that swing. When that happens, you just drop your shoulders down too much, try to steer the ball with your hands, and usually that's the result, is either kind of a weak push or just a straight up chunk. So decent third shot though, decent follow up after kind of a total flop that second shot was. Yeah, I mean, you got out of bounds on the left on 3 consecutive holes, and this hole is the longest par 5 with a creek that comes into play at 260 that I didn't miss by much off the tee. And then you've got a long par 3 to finish. Yeah, kind of a tough back few holes here at Wheatfield Valley. It definitely makes you earn whatever score you end up getting. I mean, this course does not let you finish easily. And as you see here, another tester here, about 5.5, 6 feet. Missed one about this length on 12. So thinking, hopefully I don't drop another shot here. No, I got it. I was just messing with you guys. I mean, you know me, guys. You know what that means. All I need is a par now instead of a birdie.
It is always a tough sight to see that when you have a par 3 with a number that starts with a 2. Oh my goodness, here we go. 1 par gets us an even par 70. Let's do this.
So this is it, guys. 18th hole, Wheatfield Valley, even par. Need a par to shoot an even par round. I've never done that before in my life. I've shot several 1-unders for 9 holes before, including today, but never a even par or better round for the entire 18. As you see here, taking a 4-iron, going full blast at it, not holding back, not trying to steer a partial shot. Worked for me on 15. Unfortunately, doesn't really work for me there as I kind of mishit it. I'm glad I mishit it on this hole, because if that was 15, I would have been wet. But this is still a really wet lie here. This is a tough chip. Ladies and gentlemen,
I fatted it.
what the hell just happened?
And he just duffed it.
I don't know what to say.
I need you guys to vote in the comments. Which is the more tragic flub chip shot? That you just saw right there, that in all likelihood is going to deny us an even par round, or the Hunter Mahan chip at the 2010 Ryder Cup. I know what it is for me. And as you see, guys, in my state of just despair and disappointment in myself after flubbing that chip and basically robbing myself of a realistic chance to score that even par 70, I forget to plug my phone back into my charger block because it was almost dead. And then I hit my chip without knowing it wasn't recording. But as you see, it was a pretty good chip. We're going to get in with the 71. I'll let me from the past take it from here.
I am so sorry, guys. I accidentally missed it. My phone decided to die on me right at the moment I hit the ball. But that is how close we got. It is not going to be an even par round, but it is going to be, let me just make sure. Yep. It is going to be a 71! Let's go! Come on! Yeah! There it is! It's done! It's over! Personal best by not 1, not 2, but 3 shots on November 11th. Who else do you know that can pull that off?
I don't know anyone else. I don't. I just don't. I don't know how I keep doing these crazy golf accomplishments when the odds are stacked against me, whether it's weather, whether it's the field that I'm playing, whether it's the course that I'm at, where I think I'm going to play a course and I don't end up playing it. But there it is, 71, 33 putts, 14 out of 18 greens, which is confirmed by a long shot, I believe by 3, a new record for me. And just, I think 15 pars as well, because I had 15 pars, 1 birdie, and 2 bogeys. That is also a record for me. Today was just a record-breaking day. I mean, it's crazy. It's like you would think, you'd have a day like this where it's 90 degrees, it's super dry, the ball's rolling out 50 yards after it hits the ground, and you're having chip shots into every green. No. I end up doing this on November 11th when it's soggier than Florida, and I just end up playing the best golf of my life. And I'm so glad you guys got to see it on video. Oh, man. When hard work rewards you with more work, right? Because now, if you guys have seen on my channel title page, it says my career low 9 and my career low 18, and I broke both of those today. So now I've got to go back and change that and make an entirely new slide for that. And it's just, I don't know. But it's a good kind of pain. It's a good kind of work, if you know what I mean. And that is why you keep coming back to this game. It's painful, but it's a good kind of painful, if you know what I'm saying. And that is exactly what today was. It was cold, it was wet, I didn't like it, but I pushed myself, I stayed tough, and that is what you got to do at the end of the day, guys. And there you have it. That's all she wrote. I don't know what else to say other than this is amazing. I'm going to go collapse in my bed now because just even watching this blows me away time and time again. It's absolutely awesome, and I hope I made you guys proud. Caleb from Williamston from the Ferris Golf Team, I knew you were waiting for this to come out because you're from the area. You played here growing up. Glad I made you proud. I'm glad I didn't let you down. And, yeah, guys, just great stuff. More great golf to come. Pipestone is next up. The reunion after 3 years, one of my most successful videos ever, one of my most viewed. And there was some guy in the comments on my front nine video at Pipestone a couple years ago where he actually told me, dude, you're terrible. Well, what I ended up doing was I sent him my Farmington Hills tournament vlog link as well as the front nine of this video, and now I'm going to send him the back nine too. So he's got a lot of catching up to do. Let's just say that. You know, guys, there are going to be people who are going to try to knock you down. There are going to be people who are going to try to make you feel like crap about yourself. But when you do stuff like this and prove to yourself that what they say doesn't matter at all, you know that you've had the last laugh and you know that you've won at the end of the day. And that's what I'm going to leave you guys with tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. This is Buffalo Ben 15 signing off. Have a good day, everyone.